clapping in the background. No, you don't. No, I'm just joking. I am drinking green tea. It's been like raining here in South Africa, in the great land of South Africa, and it's a bit chilly. So I thought I'd just treat myself to some tea while I record quickly. Hello, everyone. um, Welcome back. Welcome to episode 3, the episode I don't really, where I didn't really do any prep. Sorry, I just got a message. Yeah, the episode where I didn't do any prep whatsoever. I don't have any notes as to what I'm going to be talking about today. We're just gonna be It's gonna be off the top of my dome today. So that's exciting. I'm recording this on a Wednesday. I usually record on a Monday because I can get my schoolwork done like during the week and the recording's already done and I don't have to worry about it. So I wasn't feeling motivated at the beginning of the week, so I didn't do anything. Monday and Tuesday I just like took a break and just did me and relaxed a little bit. And that's completely fine, and I'm happy with myself and I did that, and I'm not feeling guilty whatsoever. So here I am on Wednesday. I hope you had a good week, seeing how this might probably be up on the weekend, sometime in the weekend. I hope you stayed hydrated. I hope you took care of yourself. I hope you wore your mask out in public, and I really hope you had a good week. And if you didn't, I'm really sorry, and I hope the next week treats you better. Today we are going to be playing an HBO show bracket challenge type game thing. I'll put up the picture or the image of the bracket thing on my YouTube channel, and I'll also link it in my description wherever you're listening to this on. If you This isn't mine, so I didn't create this bracket challenge whatsoever. I got it from the Intercut Podcast. I watch Let Me Explain on YouTube. I think their videos are fantastic and they do a really good job on like researching and informing the public on certain movies and television shows and just having a great time on that side. So I'll also link their channel. I think they're great. So he does a podcast as well with Intercut Podcast with another guy. And I think this is like the episode that I caught where they did the HBO bracket show, and I was like, oh, this is fun. So I thought I might as well play this as well and let other people play it as well with me if they want. So I'll link that in my description, and you could just click on it and then find the image there. And I'll also link the episode that they played it on. So that'll be fun. Yeah, I just wanted to make sure that everyone knew that this was not mine. I didn't create this whatsoever. I'm just piggybacking off of someone else's work. And I do want to give them credit for that because otherwise I would just be stealing. And I'm not a fan of stealing other people's art or hard work. So credit is given to whom the credit is deserved or whatever. Yeah, I don't have a lot of time because I do have to go somewhere quickly. So we're just gonna dive right on in. If you're watching this on YouTube, hopefully it's the pictures on the screen and I did a good job in like showing it. So let me just get this picture up. Okay, so we have 32 shows that we're gonna get through. The ones I don't know, I think I'm just gonna read like a synopsis on it and then decide on that whether they should go forward or not. Because yeah, I haven't watched Deadwood, High Maintenance, How to Make It in America, Curb Your Enthusiasm. So I'll just move them forward, move the ones I haven't watched yet, and categorize them as the ones I would like to watch in the future, and that's how I'll do it. But yeah, so on the list we have Oz, Euphoria, Game of Thrones, Girls, The Wire, Insecure, Deadwood, High Maintenance, The Sopranos, Barry, How to Make It in America, True Detective, Curb Your Enthusiasm, Succession, Eastbound and Down, Silicon Valley, Sex and the City, Chernobyl, Enlightened, Veep, 6 feet under, The Young Pope, Entourage, Westworld, The Larry Sanders Show, Watchmen, um, Broad Broadwalks, Empire, The Leftovers, Band of Brothers, Big Little Lies, Flight of the Conchords, and The Night of, which I think is a pretty good stack of HBO shows. And I've watched like most of these, so I think we're gonna have a good time, don't you? Let's just dive right into it because otherwise this episode's gonna be an hour long and I don't have that time. So starting off, we have Oz and Euphoria. Now, I mean, it's an easy and clear winner on this side, but I just wanted to give backstory on what I do know about Oz. I know that J.K. Simmons is in it, and I love J.K. Simmons. He's like one of the only old white dudes in Hollywood that I like, but I love him. I think he does a great job on whatever he's in. My dad bought the DVD, I think season 3 or 4, and it was so random. Like I don't know why he just bought and started the series from season 4, season 3, or whatever. Like who does that? That just the thought of that makes me so frustrated and so it makes my skin crawl. Kind of like who does starts a series from like season 3 or 4? Like you don't know any of the characters, the plot. Anyway, I'm getting ahead of myself, and I'm just gonna be ranting on anyway. So the clear winner is obviously Euphoria. I love Euphoria. I love Zendaya. Zendaya and I share a birthday. Fun fact: 1st of September. Virgo babies. Yeah, so I love Zendaya. I'm like praying that they give her or they have more black people in the series. I heard a rumor that Lovie Simone was going to be in it. I love Lovie Simone. I just watched The Craft Legacy yesterday. Um, it was fine. It was not the original. Yeah, it belongs on like the CW, and it should have been a show because like so many things were unanswered and so many things happened. But yeah, I wouldn't recommend. I would recommend the original. The original is fantastic. And like I said in my other podcast, in my other episode, I mean, the second one, if I could be any supernatural being or supernatural creature, I would be a witch or a mermaid. And yeah, I love witches. They're great. The next two are Game of Thrones and Girls. Game of Thrones, obviously. I watched Girls season 1. I hated it. I hated it so much. Even though Game of Thrones did us dirty in the last couple of seasons, we don't claim her though. We don't claim season 8 and season 7. We don't do that. Season 1 to season 5, 6 maybe. I don't know. I don't remember specifics, but the last 2 seasons are not it, and I was not happy about the ending whatsoever. So we'll see how she fares going down the list. The Wire and Insecure. Oh, you see now, I really want to watch The Wire, and I've heard really good things about it, and I've heard that it's like one of the best shows ever, like on Breaking Bad level. I've watched Breaking Bad and I absolutely love that show. It's fantastic. But yeah, I really want to watch The Wire, but I haven't watched it, and I know about Insecure, so obviously Insecure is gonna win over The Wire. But I mean, my mind might change because I will watch The Wire in the near future. But yeah, for now, it's just gonna be Insecure. Love Insecure, love Issa Rae. I watched her YouTube channels, Awkward Girl or Awkward Black Girl. I can't remember what it was called, but yeah, she did a fantastic job there. Okay, so now we get into the two that I don't know anything about: Deadwood and High Maintenance. Deadwood, oh, starring Timothy Oliphant. I hope I said his surname right. Not Timothy Champagne. I love the surnames that we give him on the internet. Timothy Shablagoo, Timmy T. But yeah, no, not Timothy Shablagoo, Timothy Oliphant. I love Timothy Oliphant. I think he's a funny guy. I think he's very attractive. I really liked him in that zombie show he did with Drew Barrymore. Oh, sorry, the synopsis. People flee to Deadwood, South Dakota with the dream of getting rich. However, not everyone can survive the chaos and confusion the town has to offer due to the lack of law facilities. Okay. What about high maintenance? Oh, it's a comedy. There's 4 seasons. The guy is a nameless marijuana dealer in Brooklyn who delivers his goods by bicycle to stressed out clients across New York City, who try to savor the highs of life in an increasingly volatile world. While while dropping off weed to his customers, he makes brief appearances in their lives to get a glimpse of their daily routines, allowing viewers to explore the existence of intriguing, colorful individuals from all walks of life. Okay. Okay. That's what I have to say. I don't know. Like it sounds fine. I mean, judging off the synopsis, it sounds fine. I don't know anyone in the cast except for Dan Stevens. That's about it. Yeah, and there's one black guy. So no, I guess Deadwood. There's no black people. I'm assuming, but Timothy Olyphant's the only guy and all of them are old. Hmm. Ooh 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 ooh. Okay. Do I want no diversity or do I want the bare minimum of diversity? Which one do I feel like going with today? Okay, off of the story and the plot and what I think I would like, how many seasons are here? 3? I think Deadwood. Right? I don't know. It wasn't two. It was on 2004 and it's a Western. And every time I hear Western, I just think of Clint Eastwood and then I'm just reminded of how racist he was. So 2012 was High Maintenance. Mm-mm. But it's a comedy. I don't do well with comedies. I'm very specific about my taste with comedies. Let me not dwell. I'm going with Deadwood. I may have made a bad decision depending on whoever has an opinion on both of these shows and has watched them. I'm truly sorry. Moving on, The Sopranos and Barry. I've heard good things of The Sopranos. I really want to watch The Sopranos. I like the mafia type yet gangster like shows and movies. Um, and like the whole family dynamic as well. I love like shows where they deal with family dynamics and stuff like that. But Barry, I've watched Barry and I loved Barry. I loved Barry. I love Bill Hader. I think he does a fantastic job in the show. I think he did a fantastic job in it too. Uh, and again, someone might look at my decisions and be like, who in the world is this woman deciding to pick Barry over The Sopranos? I'm sorry, I haven't watched The Sopranos. I will probably in the near future. But for now, Barry's what I've watched, and Barry's what I'm gonna be picking. So moving on. How to Make It in America, True Detective. It's gonna be True Detective only because I haven't watched True Detective in full. I think I only watched like 2 or 3 episodes. It's really depressing and it's very dark. And I wasn't in the mind space to finish it, so maybe I'll do that in the again in the near future. But no, True Detective is gonna be the pick. How to Make It in America, I haven't heard of. So let's see oh, another comedy. 2 seasons. Oh, the guy who was married to Milan in Once Upon a Time. And also he was in One Tree Hill, Brian Greenberg. Okay. Ben Epstein and his friend Cameron something are business partners who wish to make it big. Further, they face various challenges when they start a fashion company in New York City. Oh, look at that. Marky Mark is an executive producer. I call him Marky Mark because of that one song that he did that I know of because of Glee. It's about that time to bring forth the rhythm and the rhyme. The things I know. But yeah, Marky Mark had a music career. And I had no idea the first time I watched Glee that he sang that song. But yeah, no, it's gonna be True Detective. It doesn't sound fascinating whatsoever. So we're gonna keep it there. The next one, Curb Your Enthusiasm and Succession. Succession. Till the day I die, this show will be in my highly recommended shows. I love it. I love it so much. And if it doesn't end up being my top two, then I've done something wrong. I've done something wrong because Succession is that bitch, and she will forever be that bitch. Everyone does a fantastic job. I'm not even gonna look up Curb Your Enthusiasm because I don't even think I want to watch it. I do think it did win like a bunch of awards. Maybe I should, but I know I'm not gonna watch it. It's got that bold guy with the glasses, and there's nah, I'm not watching it. Larry David, a famous television writer and producer, gets into various misadventures with his friends and celebrity colleagues in Los Angeles. But yeah, no, I'm not watching this. And the first episode aired in 2000. No, no, thank you. It's Succession. It's always gonna be Succession. That Roy family, the rich and the powerful being chaotic and being not of right mind. Oh. It's currently my new Game of Thrones. It really is. It's filling that void that Game of Thrones left when it finished. I'm really excited for season 3. Season 2 left on the best ending ever. Oh my god. And Kendall, I forgot Jeremy something. Fantastic, fantastic job. Everyone is so great in this show. Everyone is just on point, and the storytelling is amazing. Um, the score, the goddamn intro song, Nicholas does it again. Nicholas Brittle, I think his name is. The same guy who did Moonlight and If Beale Street Could Talk. Brilliant. He's so good. So Succession, obviously. No competition. Eastbound and Down, Silicon Valley. Silicon Valley. I don't even know why I said like I'm thinking about it. It's gonna be Silicon Valley. I haven't watched Eastbound and Down. I did finish Silicon Valley every season. I absolutely enjoyed it. I thought it was hilarious. This guy Fox, and of course he did. Zach did. He did fuck. You know. um, if you watched the show, you would know. Yeah, I definitely not gonna watch Eastbound and Down. I'm sorry. I don't know who Danny. I mean, I know who Danny McBride is, but the man does not look. Who is this target market for the show? A baseball player, Kenny Powers, returns to his hometown after going through various ups and downs in his professional life. Okay, I guess I can guesstimate who the target audience is, but I ain't it, sis. It ain't for me. And on that note, we move on. Who's next? This is on the right side now. We're on the right side. I did the left side first. Sex in the City and Chernobyl. Okay. I haven't watched Chernobyl and I heard good things as well, but also I like shows about fashion. I love shows about where the woman is the main character and she has to make her way through the corporate world and she's also being fashionable while doing it. Ugly Betty, I love that bitch. So Jane by Design, fantastic. Emily in Paris, not so much. I know the same guy who did Sex and the City did Emily in Paris, so that's why I made the comparison. But I don't know. I don't think I want to watch four white women navigate their way through homophobia, transphobia, gender roles, and all that stuff since like 19 when was this made? Somewhere in late 90s, probably into early 2000s. I don't want to do that. I don't think no. And my gripe with Chernobyl, it's based in the Soviet Union. I don't know if I yeah, it wasn't in Russian as well. Like, why are we not putting and hiring actors from the native land and not having subtitles? People can read. Did that sound harsh? Did I say that in a harsh way? I didn't mean to. I just mean, why not have subtitles? Why not have a show and make it mainstream in America with subtitles? This is I don't want to say interesting story because this was people's lives and people went through this. But this is a story worth hearing about, so why not put it in the time that it was with the people that were there, you know? But anyway, yeah, no, Chernobyl wins. I want to watch Chernobyl, so I'm gonna put that there into the next brackets. Enlightened and Veep. I don't know anything about Enlightened. Let's search this gal. Enlightened. I meant the TV show Google. Oh, Laura Dern. I like Laura Dern. But the thing is, Big Little Lies is also here, right? Yeah, Big Little Lies. And I liked Big Little Lies, and I like Laura Dern. Okay, enlightened. Amy, a self-destructive woman, decides to lead an enlightened life after having a mental breakdown at work. However, after returning home from her treatment, she faces many problems while readjusting. Huh. The thing is, I didn't like Veep. And hear me out. I watched Veep and House of Cards around the same time, the first season. I did not finish House of Cards, and I could never finish House of Cards after hearing about you know who. So, Veep is permanently in that realm and in that time for me. So I would not have a good time watching it again, or continuing the seasons. Right? Yeah, and I didn't find it funny as well. So yeah, moving on. Enlightened is the winner in this round. 6 Feet Under and The Young Pope. It's 6 Feet Under. I'm not gonna watch anything about the Pope. I don't like Jude Law. Not that I don't like him, I just don't care for the man. He's fine in whatever he does. I think I've only watched like 2 movies of his or 3. I do want to watch The Talented Mr. Ripley with the Matt guy. God, what was his surname? The one that's friends with Ben Affleck. Matt Damon? Yeah, Matt Damon. Yeah, that's his name. But yeah, I'm not watching The Young Pope. 6 Foot Under, I did start watching though. I watched, I think, 4 or 5 episodes. I love Matthew C. Hall. I love Dexter. And Matthew C. Hall is gay in this one, so you know, there's a story there. And there's a black guy who's his lover. I mean, yeah, so I'll continue 6 Feet Under. The time was never there. The time was never there. I think I started it around beginning of last year. Yeah, so 6 Foot Under. 6 Feet Under. Also that Billie Eilish song, 6 Feet Under. I don't remember how it goes, but it's really sad as well. Entourage and Westworld. It's Westworld. I hated Entourage. It's such a bro show. It's such a bro show. But the main guy is pretty cute. Also, the main guy is the guy that did not support Anne Hathaway and The Devil Wears Prada. So, you know, who's the real villain in that show? And also, Marky Mark also produced that or was a part of it in some kind of way. I hated the movie as well. I don't even know why I watched the movie, but I hated it. So Westworld wins, obviously. I loved Jonathan Nolan. I love Christopher Nolan. The Nolan brothers do a great job in the entertainment world, especially when they have to do like complicated concepts and have to deal with time and robots and all that fun jazzy stuff. Great. Like Westworld is one of those shows where you actually have to sit down and pay attention. Like I think I might have to watch season 1 again just so I can watch season 2 and 3 because I don't remember what happened. I watched it such a long time ago, but I did love it and I'm willing to watch it again. And yeah, and also a Hemsworth is in it, not Chris and Liam, Luke Hemsworth, and he does a great job. And it's the only thing I've watched him in, so there's that. The Larry Sanders Show, Watchmen, obviously, Regina King, my queen, my king, should I say? She's amazing, and I can't wait to watch whatever that movie that she's directing. I can't wait to watch that. I'm not even gonna look up what the Larry Sanders Show is about because I don't care. Um, and Regina King, Yahaya, oh my god, Yahaya. I Another man I'm in love with. Another man that can do no wrong in my eyes. I cannot wait until Candyman and I cannot wait until Matrix. I'm so excited for his career. Him in, oh god, Baywatch. Do you remember that he was in Baywatch? Did you remember that he was in that movie with Dwayne Johnson and Zac Efron? Because I didn't. And when I looked at his filmography, I was like, oh my god, wait, no, he was. And I went to go rewatch the movie, and I was like, damn, you really started here. You really started at Baywatch, and now look at you. I'm so proud of him as well. He's such a good actor, as well as Jonathan Majors. I haven't watched Lovecraft Country yet. I wanted to do a whole binge on that, and I'm excited to do that as well. But ever since The Last Black Man in San Francisco, that man, mwah, I literally have only watched one thing of his, and he was fantastic, and I absolutely love him. He's so great. Um, I'm getting sidetracked. Watchmen wins this round. Next one, Boardwalk Empire and The Leftovers. The Leftovers. I know that Steve Buscemi is in the Boardwalk Empire, and I think it's about gangsters as well and like politicians. I'm not 100% sure, and I'm too lazy to search, and I know I'm not gonna watch it. So The Leftovers win. I did watch a couple of the first episodes in the first season of The Leftovers, but I didn't finish it, and I really want to finish it. And it's fun because there's only 3 seasons, and it's so nice when creators know when to end their work. They know when to finish, and they know when not to pile on and just put in fluff and put in like filler episodes or filler seasons. Like, you know when to end your show, because that then it makes it perfect and it makes it complete and it makes it amazing. I really hope that Euphoria only has like a couple of seasons. I hope it doesn't like drag on, because nothing pisses me off more when a show drags on. Like, I can't stand it. But I really hope they do that with Euphoria. And The Leftovers, I think that a they made a good decision in ending where they wanted to end, even though I haven't watched it and I don't know how it will end or if it ended in a good way. Band of Brothers and Big Little Lies. Big Little Lies. Let me see what Band of Brothers is about. Ooh, the scores are quite high. The story of Easy Company 506th Regime of the 101st Airborne Division from 1942 to the end of World War II, a collection of 50 portraits illustrated by archive footage and recounted in voice. Oh, so it's kind of like a documentary type thing? No? Did I complete it? No, it's not. Oh, okay. Well, I am not a fan of war movies or shows, so it's gonna be Big Little Lies, and I think we all knew that, right? We all knew that it was gonna be Big Little Lies. I haven't watched Band of Brothers, obviously, because I just read the synopsis. I don't know why I said that, but I don't plan on watching Band of Brothers. And it probably is like fantastic as well, and it's like a masterpiece, but not for me. It ain't for me, love. I need to stop doing a British accent. Ew. Okay. Flight of the Conchords and The Night of. The Night of. My whole family watched that show. Not together because They were inappropriate parts, but yeah, separately, we all thought it was fantastic. I mean, I think we all were devastated by the ending and how the prison system treats its inmates, and the whole policing system as well is just in America. I mean, all over the world, actually. It's not just America, but it's just not. It's just so sad. And yeah. The night of, fantastic. Riz Ahmed. Am I saying that right? Ahmed. If I'm not, I apologize. But he does a fantastic job, and I cannot wait until his new movie comes out where he has bleach blonde hair. I saw a picture on Twitter where it had like 4 sets of bleach blonde hair, bleached blonde men. And he was part of it, as well as Chris Messina, Ryan Gosling, and I can't think of the other one, the other man. But yeah, no. On to the next one. The next set, this is now, we're on like the second set of the brackets. So we're filtering down. Euphoria and Game of Thrones. Oof, oof, oof. Okay, these are hard decisions. Jeez, I'm actually just realizing. We're back onto the left hand side. Euphoria and Game of Thrones. Oh, you see, okay, this is my dilemma. Euphoria, there's only one season, and we're getting a season 2. Season 1 was fantastic. Like, there was no bad episode, and there was no bad um acting. Right? So it has potential to be even better, but it also has potential to fail. I don't know why I'm putting that out into the universe, because I want my girl to succeed. But Game of Thrones has 6 or 5 good seasons, right? But they flopped towards the end. So do I take the show that has potential to go either way, or do I take the show that had good potential and then just fell off? Who am I as a person? Do I want to be positive or do I want to be negative? This is difficult. This is difficult. Ew. Should I come back to this one? I'm gonna come back to this one because I can't decide. Insecure and Deadwood, obviously Insecure. I haven't watched Deadwood, so she doesn't get to move on, and I can't really decide. Barry and True Detective. Barry, obviously. 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 I can't wait until season 3. Succession, Silicon Valley, Succession, obviously. She's that girl, like I said. Let's start from the bottom. Big Little Lies and The Night of. Okay. Here's the thing. Big Little Lies should have just ended with one season. We should have just stopped at one season. Season 2 was fine. Like, it was, it was there. Meryl Streep did a great job. But it should have ended with one season. I'm gonna say The Night of, because it did end with one season, and they could have done more with the story, seeing how it ended, but they didn't, and they stayed in their lane. So it's gonna be The Night of, even though I love Big Little Lies intro. Cold Little Heart, Michael, fantastic. It's so good. Watchmen and The Leftovers. It's gonna be Watchmen. Like I said, my Regina, Yahaya. Oh, just talent upon talent upon talent. And the guy who did what's the show called? Lost. Also, like, loved Lost. No, let me not say loved. I liked Lost. I was indifferent as to how it ended, but like as time went on, I was like, oh, okay, no, it's fine. It's good. It was a good ending. I didn't hate it, actually. I'm just being a hater. 6 Feet Under and Westworld. Right? I mean, listen, I haven't actually finished Westworld, and I haven't finished 6 Feet Under. The thing is, Westworld seems like it could get more complicated, and not much people have been talking about it, like season 2 and season 3, as much as I thought they would be. 6 Feet Under, people only talk about the ending and how good that was. They don't really say much about what happened within the show. So, Westworld. Just because people kept mentioning how great the ending of 6 Feet Under is, and not much about how good the actual show is as an entire body of work. So it's gonna be Westworld. Chernobyl and Enlightened. Chernobyl, right? I'm so sorry, Lord Dern. I'm so sorry. You did a fantastic job in that movie. That very, very sad movie. You did a really good job. But I do wanna watch the Chernobyl story and see how that unfolded. Oh, I've avoided it long enough. Euphoria and Game of Thrones. Listen, 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 listen. Am I gonna? It's Euphoria. It's Euphoria. I'm going with my gut. I'm going with my gut. I have to. Okay. Now we filter down even more. Euphoria and Insecure. Ish, it's Insecure. It has to. There's 4 seasons of good content in Insecure, right? And like I said before, I don't know if Euphoria is gonna fail or succeed. Yeah, and Insecure shows up every time. The soundtrack, the cast. I think the only thing Insecure needs to do is have longer episodes. But Insecure, I don't even regret my choice. Euphoria, you had a good run. But Insecure. Barry and Succession, oof. Okay. Barry makes me chuckle. Barry makes me chuckle, but Insecure, but Succession? Sweetie. Succession? Died in my grave clutching on to season 1 and season 2. I love that show so much. Chernobyl and Westworld, it's gonna be Chernobyl. Right? I don't know. Hold on, let's see the ratings. Let's see what people say. Someone must be like so upset at my decisions. Okay, so a 9.4, it's all in the nines, right? Chernobyl. Westworld. I feel like it's gonna be like in the 80s. Yeah, the eights. Yeah. Okay. But like Tessa, how can I forget my girl Tessa Thompson's in it? I love Tessa. And Jason Marsden was also in the first season. How could I forget that man? Listen, I had an awakening when that man in Hairspray, Corny Collins, when he sang that "It's Hairspray," Ultra Clutch, Maybelline, you know that when he sang that those last two, that's me, that part. Oh my god, look it up on YouTube. Everyone in the comments agrees with me. Everyone in the comments agrees with me. I even know the timestamp of when he sings that part. Oh, okay. Wait, I'm getting lost. Chernobyl or Westworld? Chernobyl, Westworld, Chernobyl, Westworld. Chernobyl. Even though it's a limited series, though. Chernobyl. Oh, okay. Watchmen and the Night of Watchmen. I loved Watchmen. I watched the movie before I even watched the show just to get like a sense, and they did such a good job with that whole connecting the two parts. So Watchmen. Insecure Succession. Ooh, okay. I'm coming back to that because that gives me anxiety. Chernobyl or Watchmen? Watchmen. Right? Watchmen is in my top 2. Let's see who's the fighter is gonna be. Insecure or Succession? You okay. Listen, what could happen right now is that I could betray black people and pick the whitest show out there. And I mean so white. Like The level of caucasity in the show is just unbelievable. Insecure or Succession? And again, Insecure has 4 seasons and under its belt, and each season got better as it went on. Succession has 2, but as well, season 1 and season 2 are very different, but not very different, but they got better. It got better. um, this is me having a mental breakdown currently. I don't know which one to pick, and it's so infuriating. If I pick Insecure, it's gonna be Insecure against Watchmen, right? And who wins in that battle? Insecure. If I put if I pick Succession over Watchmen, who wins? Succession. I know that's a full fact. But Insecure against Succession. Listen, it's so different. They're different. They're like on a different kind of scale to one another. I need to pick because I need to go as well. Um Oh, I'm so mad. Oh my god. Oh my god. Okay. Let's see the scores. I know Succession is going to be higher. Why am I even doing this to myself? Insecure. Okay, you see? facttv.com. It's at 6.1 out of 10. Okay. Succession. I told you, I knew Succession was going to be higher. I have to, right? Everyone just delivers. And Matthew, my Mr. Darcy. Mr. Darcy. Tom and Greg. Oh my god. I'm sorry. I'm so sorry, Issa Rae. Please know that I love you. I love you with all my heart. I really do. But Succession is gonna win. I apologize. Just thinking about the show, I could literally rewatch it right now if I wanted to. Oh my god. But as well as Insecure, I could just rewatch it. I'm so sorry to whoever is listening and whoever is playing along and feels betrayed by this. I don't mean to hurt you. I don't mean to hurt you. And if you love Insecure, just know that I do too, right? Just know that I do too. Succession and Watchmen. Hmm. 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 No, I don't want to pick a winner. Everyone is a winner. Everything is just fantastic. Everyone did a good job here. It's all art. No, but like I'm gonna pick a winner because I'm not that person. Succession, Watchmen, Succession, Watchmen. Me saying it over and over again does not help. And let me just read the synopsis for Succession in case you guys have not watched it. The Logan family is known for controlling the biggest media and entertainment company in the world. However, their world changes when their father steps down from the company. I mean, does not do it justice. The synopsis does not do it justice. Just go watch it. If you have the time and you find it, go watch it. It's so good and it's rich people and their downfall. I mean, who wouldn't want to watch that? Watchmen, when masked vigilantes are treated as criminals by the government agencies, some band together to start a mutiny while others aim to stop it before it yields chaos. No, I did a good job. I loved it. I loved it. Regina, Yahaya. That's all I name. That's everyone I name. But Jeremy Irons also did a fantastic job. Okay, I need to pick one before I need to go. Can't I just leave it at my top two? I want to leave it at my top two. Right? Oh my god. Why am I like this? Why am I like this? And they both have the same what's the score? Oh no, they don't. IMDb is 8.1 for Watchmen and 8.6 for Succession. For Rotten Tomatoes, it's a 92 for Succession and a 96 for Rotten Tomatoes. Ooh, okay. Let me not look anymore. Should I just do any, mini, miny, mo? I need to do like a pros. Like if someone was here to just help me do a pros and cons list of each one, would I have a better time? Okay. I've had some time to think, and by some time I mean a couple of hours because I left and I came back. I had to run errands, and that took about 3 or 4 hours. So, I had plenty of time to mull over which one should win. If you hear noise in the background, my brothers are home and my mom is home and everyone's home from school, and I don't feel like waiting because I actually have schoolwork to do and I have my group to meet at 6:30. So here is where I stand with Succession versus Watchmen. I've decided, and some people are not going to be happy with my answer. Now listen, I love both of these shows for different reasons. Watchmen, every episode, I wanted to watch every episode. Like I watched it like when every episode came out, like each week, and I wanted to watch it like as soon as one ended, I wanted to watch another one, right? Like I wanted to binge it, which I think is great. Um, the storytelling, how everything was revealed, how the story progressed, how the characters progressed, great, amazing. I had a fun time, had a great time, loved Watchmen. Now with Succession, I think the writing is impeccable. The acting is also impeccable. Um, the the way that the family is portrayed, the kind of themes that they deal with. Um, but I do. Oh, this was such a terrible time to record. Everyone's making so much noise. Okay, so but how I thought about it, if I had to take one to my grave out of the two of them, oh, if I had to recommend anyone I know, the winner would be Succession. I know. Listen. I love Regina King, and she did what she had to do in that show. And I'm not saying that Succession Watchmen is lesser than Succession. I'm just in the mindset that because Watchmen is over, and of course I want to see more, but Succession is giving me more, you know? So, because of that aspect, Succession wins because it's giving me more seasons. That's why the winner of this HBO show bracket is Succession. Oh, okay. This might change like over time. I might hate season 3. I don't think it's likely, but I might hate it. Um and Euphoria might just be amazing. But like I said, like ew, Succession filled that void of Game of Thrones. And if Game of Thrones was still on currently, like season 5 or season 6, I think that would be the winner. So I think it kind of balances out, right? Yeah. I'm gonna stick with my answer and I'm happy with it. And if anyone disagrees or if anyone has something to say about my decision, okay, thanks. um yeah, no, I don't know. Maybe you could persuade me into picking something else, but for now, that's where I stand. This is my winner, and And do white people need to win anymore? No. But did I just give them a win? Yes. And I am embarrassed about that. Yes, I very much am. But no, there's no but. I am embarrassed about it. So, that's it. If you played along, thank you. I hope you had fun. If not, cool. You know, you just listen. That's also cool. I think I might want to do like a Netflix one because I've also watched a lot of Netflix shows. If I find one, I'll probably do that one. But this one was fun and I enjoyed it. And like I said in the beginning, it isn't mine. I didn't make it. If you want to actually see the source of who made it and who played it first, I will definitely link their podcast below. And if I put it on my Instagram, I'll probably tag them as well, so you could just look at their Instagram. So yeah, I just wanted to make it clear that that this isn't mine. But I had fun. I hope you did too. And I think that's about it for today. Um, it was very Today was very different. I don't usually film or record like I do now. I usually do it in one sitting. I don't come back after 3 hours. Um, but it's fine. I just ate something because my blood sugar was low and I had coffee. And I should not have coffee because it makes me anxious and jumpy and I don't sleep until very late. That's why I'm a tea person. But now I'm rambling. So I'm gonna end it here. Thank you for listening. I really do hope you had a good time. I think for next week's episode, I think I'm gonna do like a recap of a movie. I have two movies in mind actually. One is very not so serious, and one is probably gonna be serious. So we'll see on what I decide. But yeah, that's next week's episode, and I hope you enjoyed this one, and I'll see you in the next one. Bye.